Yo, 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 what's up? And welcome back to another episode of my Desert Locked Hardcore Ironman. I realize many of you may not even remember what's happened in the past because it's been at least 10 months since the last upload of this series, and a lot of stuff has happened in between in my life. I've moved and I've got a new position at my work and all kind of stuff. So I didn't really have motivation to play and so on. So there's just many reasons, and the footage you're seeing here is me going to kill scarabites for the or scabarites or whatever the right pronunciation is for the first time. But I'm just gonna say that I have a lot of old footage, and this footage is so old. This is before Temporus was released, so you can just imagine that this is super old footage, and a lot has happened since then. Because, I mean, I've played on and off since the last episode, and I have a lot of footage, but it's scattered over a period of 10 months. So this is going to be super old, but I still don't want to skip all of this because in this series, this is a kind of a huge point actually, because in the last episode we managed to complete the contact quest, which meant that we can now finally do all of this. And since this is one of the best ways for us to get a lot of resources, I still want to show like the first few inventories at least. And as you can see, we got mithril bars and coal and sapphires, which are going to be huge in terms of XP for our other skills, which we will level in the future. But yeah, it's been a long time since I uploaded last, and one of the reasons is really that or why I'm doing this now. I've had this episode edited for, I don't know, maybe 8 months or something, 9 months, but I never got around to do the voiceover, so that's why I'm doing it now. But the main reason is that I want to get rid of some footage, because all this footage is taking up a lot of space on my computer. I'm not saying that I'm just gonna upload these episodes. There will be a few more as well, because I do have, like I said, I have a lot of footage. I have a lot of footage from Temporos. I have a lot of footage from these or this catacomb or whatever you want to call it. So there is a lot of that. So there will at least be one more, maybe two, and then we'll see how active I will be playing. But there are many changes coming up that we are aware of the time of this recording, which is the expansion of the desert, for example. And that's why I kind of want to get back on track just real quick, so that I can maybe do some recording there and just have some fun there as well, and you see what happens with Rage 3 and the new quest and all that kind of stuff that's coming to the desert. So that's why I'm doing this again, just trying to prepare a little bit for possible future releases. Anyway, here's a short scene of my inventory thus far. You will see in the coming episodes it will change a lot, because we're doing very grindy things, and over 10 months of progress, I mean, stuff happens. But you saw that I just made a crossbow, so that means that we can finally start properly leveling our ranged up, because that's gonna be a key thing in grinding the scabarites in the later stage, because there is a safe spot to kill the scarab warriors, which is absolutely huge and definitely very AFKable in that sense. So I don't have to worry about my hardcore status as much, even though I don't really care at this stage. If I die, I die. I will die eventually, probably at bandits or something else, but it doesn't really matter. But I still want to keep it as long as possible. I mean, why not? And yeah, I mean, we're just really gearing up and trying to get to level 50 ranged, because that's when we can start using the magic short bow. Even though I don't think at this stage I have 50 ranged, but spoiler alert, uh, I will get to level 50 range, and I also will eventually get to the fletching level required to make a magic short bow. Yeah, it's kind of difficult to commentate this or do this voiceover, because there is so much stuff that's happened since this episode, and just catching up on all of this is just it's difficult. But I mean, here you can see this is the release of Temporos, which is 10 months ago, and all of this was super new. I had no idea what was here, but this was a huge turning point for the account as well, because all the rewards that we can get from Temporos is absolutely huge. And shout out to Sandstalker there. He's also a Desert Locked Ironman. But this vendor right here is one of the greatest things that exist in the desert right now. We can train hunter reliably. We can train fishing reliably from fishing shrimp. So this is absolutely massive. Like we can get harpoons. We can get lobster cage. So there's a fishing spot just south of this place. So it's absolutely brilliant. And then there is this little mining spot here, which is also super good, because this is a great way to get some silver and some iron close to a bank, which definitely comes in handy in a later stage of this account, just to get up mining, smithing, possibly crafting, and so on. But here is the fishing spot in the south. It was just a really quick check there, because I was very eager to get to Temporos. But we also have basically a new teleport, so that we can get super quickly from Alcarid to Temporos, which is I mean, it's not necessary, but it's definitely a quality of life thing for me. In the background you can see now the first game that I played. I made those loot videos from Temporos, so some of you may have seen a lot of this stuff already, but this is the very first game, I mean, I don't even know what the meta right now for Temporos is. I think it's solo. I'm not sure though, but I'm not sure if you play it like you used to in the very early stages, where everyone just played together and you got 4 or 5 points or something, and then you were happy with that and didn't do anything else. But here is just me, some footage of me just getting my first points, and I really enjoyed Temporos actually, like this way. It was a lot of fun, and the great thing with Temporos is that you can get a lot of different XP. You get some cooking XP, you get you get a lot of fishing XP, but you also get construction XP, which has changed one of my rules in this series, because I realized that the construction XP that you get from here is just too big to pass up on, and so eventually you're gonna start seeing me get a lot of construction levels, and I don't even remember exactly what my rules for construction was anymore, but I mean, we're gonna start getting a lot of levels. I think it was that I couldn't level construction until I had killed KQ, or I had a certain prayer level or something like that. But this changes a lot, but it's not gonna change or ruin the integrity of the account, because it's not really changing the way I will play, but it definitely changed the way I will level construction. And I mean, we're getting a lot of planks and stuff from here as well, which I will just keep for later, I guess, and we'll see when I get around to using those. But yeah, I mean, for the account, Temporos is absolutely huge. We get so many great armor pieces. We get so much food. We get the jewelry we get is great as well, because we can get ring of forgings. We can get all kinds of stuff. So it's just huge. But yeah, Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. It was a little bit weird, but thank you anyway, and I hope you tune in for the next one. Should be a little bit better than this one. Bye bye.